Hey everybody, it's Lexi Romano with Phoenix Finds. I am here in Phoenix today and I am sitting with Mike, Nick, and Chris. They are the owners of Neighbor. Thank you guys so much for having me out today.
Of course, thanks for coming.
So tell me a little bit about Neighbor and what you guys do and kind of the whole concept behind it.
Yeah, so on an incredibly high level, we build outdoor furniture to help our customers build their living room outdoors.
Love it.
But the three of us met at a previous company and we gravitated towards each other for desires to kind of explore an entrepreneurial path. And about a year ago, we really started to kind of think about what that might be for us. And we landed on outdoor furniture for a handful of different reasons, but one was we had experience in the furniture space from where we had worked before, so shipping big bulky stuff to people's front door was very common for us. But we were really enthusiastic about trying to take a category in the furniture industry that we believe generally gets kind of like to be treated as an afterthought, where most large distributors don't put a lot of focus on the outdoor space, and there hasn't been a lot of innovation in it in the last 30 years. And so what you see today is now our kind of first manifestation of trying to take a stab at that.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I know one of your guys' main goals is to make indoor quality furniture that's meant for outdoors. So how do you go about that? Like, what is the difference in a material, or tell me a little bit about that idea and that concept.
Sure.
Yeah, so I think a lot of it comes down to just the choices that are available to people right now with outdoor furniture. I think looking at what's been out there, I think that was kind of one of the inspirations that helped us kind of get started in that direction, because you're kind of locked into certain options. Like you have either the big and bulky that doesn't seem to kind of fit with what looks like the stuff that's in your house. You also have stuff that's just going to fall apart.
Sure.
And so it's just, you can kind of expect what you're going to get. Whereas for us, we really wanted to find a way to kind of create this seamless stylistic transition.
Yeah.
So stylistically, it looks like it could be inside, but we were choosing some of the materials that have proven themselves over the years, like this umbrella fabric that we use and the teak wood. And so these are familiar to the outdoor space, but we were just kind of forming them into a different sensibility for outdoors.
I love it, yeah, because everything does feel, it's so well made, it's such good quality, but it does have kind of like an indoor-outdoor vibe, like you could put it either place.
Yeah, we definitely kind of focused on the design first and then backed into what material selection was the correct and the appropriate to use for the outdoor space. And so when you think about outdoor textiles, I think most people are familiar with Sunbrella as a brand. And they're kind of the gold standard as it pertains to outdoor textiles for their stain resistant qualities, their mold and mildew resistant. And then especially here in Arizona, they're absolutely 100% fade proof. And so you can leave it outside and not have to worry about it looking dirty and tacky in 1 year's time. And then expanding beyond just the textile, kind of the most visual aspect of it is like the inner components of the cushion, right? And so we selected ultra porous reticulated foam. So there's some really good animations on our website. So when water pours through the foam, it is essentially just flows right through. It's not soaking it up. It's not going to stay wet for a long period of time.
I love that. So you're not going to go outside and sit down and be like, this is soaking wet, right?
Exactly. And then when you look at the frame, we chose kind of what has been the staple in a number of different industries, including shipbuilding for years and years, going back 400 or 500 years, where people built boats out of teak. And so the teak wood is just the inherent properties of how the oil manifests itself from the innermost dense part of the wood to the exterior, just is really, really conducive to the outdoor environment. And it's totally mold and mildew resistant. It comes totally untreated, and it'll just naturally gray into a very wonderful patina. So it's very low maintenance, and it's just the best choice when you're looking at hardwood specifically for the outdoors.
I love it. I love it. And so tell me a little bit about the new stuff that you guys are launching for this summer.
Yeah, so actually just yesterday we launched 4 more new colorways. So you're sitting on our canvas color, we're sitting on our coal color, which is what we launched the company with and been selling for the last 6-7 months. But just yesterday we launched 4 more new colors, like I said. So a leaf color, which is a green, a rust, which I would say is close to like a terracotta that's quite popular right now.
Yeah.
And then a gray stone, which was more of a true gray, and then like an ash, which is like a grayish, if you will. But the most exciting part about those 4 fabrics is they're all made with at least 50% recycled materials.
Wow.
So, you know, a core focus for us is making sure that as we're building products that are inherently built with things that come from our environment, how are we doing it in a thoughtful way, thinking about sustainability and trying to lessen our impact on the environment. And so we're really excited about those. That's another Sunbrella fabric, and they're incredibly strong, and they're going to last for a really, really long time.
That's awesome, you guys. That is so cool. Well, thank you for telling me a little bit about that. And for everybody watching, give us your social media, your website, so they can go and find you guys.
Yeah, so our website is hineighbor.com, like you're saying hi to one of your neighbors.
I love it.
Our Instagram is Neighbor Outdoor. And those are probably the 2 best places to find us right now. And obviously, if you live in the Phoenix area, feel free to schedule a showroom visit and come down and check us out.
Yes, definitely. The showroom is so awesome. Very, very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for having me today and telling me all about Neighbor and especially the exciting new stuff that you guys are up to.
Sure.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Bye. Thank you.